Welcome everyone. I'm Carmen Rogers with Tallapoosa Publishers. It's Monday, and you know what that means, Monday with the mayor. And I'm here with Mayor Johnny Hammett. We're at City Hall. And today we're going to talk about the gas line replacement, the upcoming gas line replacement.
That's right.
It's over in East Tallahassee, and it's set to begin pretty soon.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little more about that?
Yes, a local company right outside the city limits, HDD, the owner Larry Rogers, their company won the bid. We're going to get 5,300 feet of cast iron gas line replacements. They're going to be doing directional boring. Basically, that's what HDD, that's their specialty, what they do. They do a lot of work for Spire, which used to be called Alagasco. So they do this all the time. And they came in at, I think, $222,000, somewhere around there. And that's going to get us 1 linear mile. Well, Tallahassee has 30 miles of cast iron gas lines from the 40s in, and we really need to start getting those out and replaced. It's way past time. The PSC's really wanting us to get them out of there. So I reached out to the PSC and told them, hey, look, we're estimated to start work late July. So their president, Twinkle Kavanaugh, spoke with her office, and she's going to be here August the 1st at 10 a.m. and we're going to go out and let her look at some of the work we're doing. This is our first step of trying to get these cast iron gas lines replaced. This is our worst area from Hilltop Grocery down to Apple Grove Bridge. So we're going to get that done, then we'll start looking at our next worst area and making plans to do that hopefully in the next year or so.
Are all of the gas line pipes here in Tallahassee in town, are they all cast iron?
Yes, just about all of them are.
Wow.
Yeah, unless it was a new service put in or something on a street, a few new houses or something. Yeah, it's mostly cast iron gas lines from the 40s, unfortunately. A lot of them are running up under people's houses in the Mill Village, and to be honest with you, it's dangerous, and we need to probably get them replaced, cap those old ones off and put new ones in the right-of-ways and stuff like that.
Kind of reroute those pipes.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
And cast iron, it's not good for several reasons for piping. With it being that old, it cracks, and you guys get a lot of seepage, and that's where you lose a lot of the natural gas.
Yeah, we got a lot that seeps into the soil, and we're just trying to stop that. And we'll go back in with a plastic, something like that. Our next big job, I can already tell you where it's going to be, is in downtown Tallahassee. We're doing this right now, and then we're gearing up to do the utility line replacements in downtown. We got the TAPS grant. Before that, we're going to be replacing water, sewer, and gas lines. So all those gas lines will be replaced over there as well. Yeah, so we got a lot of work going on. We got that. We got the gas lines in Carville. You got all the utility replacements in downtown, and then the sidewalks and everything is going to be done as well, and the milling down of the road and repaving it in downtown. Also, we're moving forward. We're drawing up plans to repaint the downtown water tank right there across from Trustmark. It needs to be sandblasted inside and out and repainted. Some work to the inside of the Talawika tank, drain it, blast it, repaint it on the inside, seal it up. The Burlington tank needs a little bit of work. And I'm still waiting on the Carville tank inspection to come back, but I think that's probably going to be nothing going on there, because it's our newest tank, and it's kind of steel inside of it, so it probably doesn't need much attention. Maybe just a little bit, but not much at all.
And I believe in the work session you brought up the tiger that's now painting on the side of the water tower.
Yeah.
That may not be in the budget this go around.
No, we have, I know there's a tiger on it now, but we have so many needs as far as infrastructure with gas, water, sewer lines. I personally, and I could be wrong, this is my personal opinion, I think it's a waste of money for us to put a tiger or City of Tallahassee on there, because you're talking about thousands of dollars to paint that, probably $20,000 to paint an image like that. So that might be a good project for people that want something on there to get with the CDC or something and try to have a fundraiser or something like that to get something painted on there. I would personally love to see something over there painted, but we have so many needs. I just think it's a waste of money unless the town wants to get together and start donating money for a tiger to be painted on there or something like that.
It's happened before. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, they donated a lot of money, and that we saw the Mount Vernon Theater open because of those donations. So.
Yeah. I mean, you know, if people want to get out there and pass the hat around while they're painting it to put something on there, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But when we have so many other needs, and you got to think it's going to be just that one tank right there could be $500,000.
Mm-hmm.
You got to take the antennas off the top, you know, and temporarily put them on another tower and blast it off and paint it. And hey, look what happened in Dayville this past weekend. The guy from Tank Pros fell and got killed. It's a dangerous job, and that's why it costs so much. It's a lot of work, and it's very dangerous.
Absolutely.
So, it's going to probably be $500,000 just to do that one. So it's going to be costly, but it's something we need to do. It's, you know,
Done
it's
right.
time. It's time. Yes.
Okay, well, let's talk about the upcoming 4th of July holiday. That is
Yeah.
this Thursday.
Yep.
I know city offices will be closed Thursday and Friday.
That's correct.
We're gonna allow the city employees to spend a little time with their families and enjoy fireworks and that kind of thing.
Yeah, you know, a lot of city employees or police officers, it'll be a normal day for them. Firemen, if they get a call, they'll have to respond. Or people at the water filter plant, they're there 24/7, you know, 365. We got a water leak, people come in. We'll still have city people working, but as far as the offices here at City Hall, Parks and Rec, Senior Center, stuff like that will be closed. So.
Will there be any extra patrols? I know over the 4th of July, sometimes, you know, they kind of campaign to keep drunk drivers off the roads, especially.
I haven't talked to the chief about that. I don't really try to micromanage. That's a good thing about having a very experienced police officer like Chief Higgins as your chief. I don't have to do any micromanaging. I kind of stay in my lane, let him do his thing. If I get some kind of complaint or something like that, I'll say, hey, well, you know, what's going on here? Usually there's always two sides to the story, and you know, when people complain about the police department, it's usually their story is one-sided. So, you know, but,
There's always two sides to a story. We've learned that.
Exactly. But we have a great police department and fire department, and you know, they are the experts when it comes to that, and I try not to really get in their way. You know, our dealings are more budgetary things. Hey, you know, me signing, hey, I've got to buy these bulletproof vests. Okay, let's see how much you got left in your budget. That kind of stuff. I really don't. As far as personnel, you know, I look over when they want to hire somebody. You know, give the final thumbs up or whatever. But I don't. I really try to let Chief Higgins handle that kind of
Trust
stuff.
him.
I trust him.
He's gonna keep
Yeah.
us safe.
I trust him. We have department head meetings with the head of the water filter plant and the public works and senior center and library and stuff like that. And I'll kind of go over a few things that we got to go over. But you know, as far as micromanaging, I don't believe in that. If I have to micromanage somebody, then I don't have somebody in the right spot. You know, there's a book I read called Good to Great, and it says get the right people on the bus, the wrong people off the bus, and the people on the bus get them in the right seats. And I feel like in a lot of our departments, if not all of them, we've got the right people in the right place, and it makes my job a lot easier.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Nice to have an easy day every once in a while. Huh?
Yeah, well, they're never easy, you know.
Do you have any plans for the 4th of July?
I do have plans for the 4th of July. My son, he's about to start law school in August. He's moving to Illinois, starting at Northern Illinois Law School. So he's coming down for the 4th, spend a few days with me. My wife and I, we got dog boarders, so we got to walk dogs over at Urban Tales, but in between the walking the dogs, we're going to go up to a friend of mine's house. They invited us up to cook on the grill and maybe go out on Lake Martin on their pontoon boat. So
Hey, maybe I'll see you out there.
yeah, well, I mean, we're going to go up and eat lunch with them, kind of go out for a couple hours, come back and cook and do an early dinner because we got to get back and walk dogs. So,
Oh yeah, okay. It takes up a lot of time.
Yeah, it does. It does. You know,
It's dedication.
But you know, my wife, that's her business. She does a good job. I try to help her, but sometimes I don't know if I'm getting in the way or what, you know. I actually broke my toe yesterday walking a dog.
no.
Yeah, I picked up after a dog and went to the bathroom, and I was throwing away in the garbage can downtown. The dog kind of jerked from me, and I kind of bit my big toe back on my right foot, and I think I broke it. It's black right now.
Oh, well.
I took a picture and I sent it to John Aldridge. I was like, I need x-rays on this. He's like, ibuprofen and elevation. And that's what I've been doing, you know.
Well, at least you're not too far if you need to go. You know, he's right there
Yeah,
in
I'm
town.
hobbling around right now. We got a bad wheel, but I'm fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to wrap up this edition of Monday with the Mayor.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back here again this time next week. And we hope to see you then.
Okay.
Thank you and have a great day.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th.